Off to the sea I go. I don't care if I do spend £1. I'm rather rash, I know. See me dressed like all the sports, in my blazer and a pair of shorts, with me little stick of Blackpool rock. Along the promenade I stroll. It may be sticky, but I never complain. It's nice to have a nibble at it now and again. Every day the kids all round me flock. One afternoon the band conductor up on the stand somehow lost his baton, it flew out of his hand. So I jumped in his place and then conducted the band with me little stick of Blackpool rock. With me little stick of Blackpool rock. Along the promenade I stroll. In my pocket it got stuck, I could tell. Come a flock. A girl while bathing clung to me, my wits had to use. She cried, I'm drowning, and to save me you won't refuse. I said, well, if you're drowning, then I don't want to lose me little stick of Blackpool rock. With me little stick of Blackpool rock. Along the promenade I stroll. In the ballroom I went dancing each night. No wonder every girl I danced with stuck to me tight. Every day, wherever I stray, the kids all round me flock. That fella took me photograph, it cost 1 and 3. I said when it was done, is that supposed to be me? You properly mucked it up, the only thing I can see is me little stick of Blackpool rock. With an old green door, he'd iron all day your linen away. He really makes me sore. He's lost his heart to a Chinese girl and his laundry's all gone wrong. All day he'll flirt, scorch your shirt. That's why I'm singing this song. Oh, Mr. Wu, what shall I do? I'm feeling kind of Limehouse Chinese laundry blues. This funny feeling keeps round me stealing. Oh, won't you throw your sweetheart overdue? My vest so short that it won't fit my little brother, and my new Sunday shirt has got a perforated rudder. Mr. Wu, I do. I'm feeling kind of Limehouse Chinese laundry blues. Now, Mr. Wu, he's got a naughty eye that flickers. You ought to see it wobble when he's ironing ladies' blouses, Mr. Wu. What shall I do? I'm feeling kind of Limehouse Chinese laundry blues. Now, Mr. Wu, he's got a laundry kind of tricky. He starts me shirts and collars, but he never touched me waistcoat, Mr. Wu. What shall I do? I'm feeling kind of Limehouse Chinese laundry blues. go cleaning windows to earn an honest bob. For a nosy Parker, it's an interesting job. Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you can see what I can see. When I'm cleaning windows, honeymooning couples too, you should see them billing too. You'd be surprised at things they do. When I'm cleaning windows in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get back to the top. The blushing bride, she looks divine. The bridegroom, he is doing fine. I'd rather have his job than mine. When I'm cleaning windows, the chambermaid, sweet names I call. It's a wonder I don't fall. My mind's not on my work at all. When I'm cleaning windows, I know a fella's such a swell. He has a thirst that's plain to tell. I've seen him drink his bath as well. When I'm cleaning windows, oh, in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. Pajamas lying side by side, ladies' nighties I have spied. I've often seen what goes inside when I'm cleaning windows. There's a famous talky queen. She looks a flapper on the screen. She's more like 80 than 18. When I'm cleaning windows, she pulls her hair all down behind, then pulls down her never mind, and after that pulls down the blind. When I'm cleaning windows in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. An old maid walks around the floor. She's so fed up one day I'm sure she'll drag me in and lock the door. When I'm cleaning windows, when I'm cleaning windows. Now every year about July when summertime comes round, there's lots and lots of people at the seaside to be found. Some play golf or tennis, others like to take a rest. But here's the kind of exercise that I enjoy the best. When I go swimming with the women, I do have a real good time. Bobbing up and down in the water, it comes just below me, some Dixie line. To see them do their exercises, you wouldn't think that half of them were slimming. And when the girls stand up to sneeze, you can see their housemaid's knees if you go swimming with the women. Now even when I am at home and working day to day, I always do look forward to my half-day holiday. The people don't invite me out, they know my half-day's mixed. I go out to the bath that day because the bathing's mixed, and I go swimming with the women, and I do have a real good time. I go bobbing up and down in the water with a pretty girl whose name is Adeline. You ought to see her latest bathing costume. It's nothing but a little bit of trimming. And what I took to be her face turned out to be a different place when I went swimming with the women. One day I went in with some of my relations, and someone went and pushed me Uncle Jim in. He came up gasping for his breath and shouted, what a lovely death to die while swimming with the women. Once I went swimming with the women, and I I did feel a big soft thing. A woman went and fainted in the water, and where she disappeared it left a ring. So I jumped in with nearly all my clothes on, and swam until my eyesight started dimming. And after fighting for my life, I found I'd gone and saved the wife, so I took swimming with the women. I started work, so I thought that I'd make good. When a girl came in for some hose, I simply blushed to the tip of my nose. She showed me her ankles, the saucy young miss. But I went one better, I asked for a kiss, because you can't keep a growing lad down. Youth will have its fling. I worked there a month. The money was poor, but something seemed to tell me something better was in store. I kept persevering at that draper's store in town. I started in the basement, it was dull, I declare, but worked my way up floor by floor and wouldn't despair. I soon got to the top, 'cause all the girls sleep up there. Oh, you can't keep a growing lad down. One day someone knocked at our door. Our knock, such loud knock. I got scared, all goosey I went. Thought it's the landlord, call round for the rent. I peeked through the blind, saw a flapper, oh gee. I said to the wife, you can leave this to me, because you can't keep a growing lad down. Youth will have its fling. She smiled and then said, in a shy sort of tone, I've called to know what you can give towards the children's home. I felt embarrassed, acted like a silly clown. I said, we haven't any children, not even one. We're only newly married, we have hardly begun. But with the wife I'll talk it over and see what can be done. Oh, you can't keep a growing lad down.